Hello everyone, my name is Killer Chicken, and I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be kind of doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be comparing the LEGO Avengers Endgame sets to the movie and talking about how some of the parts in it that are accurate and some that just aren't very accurate. Because there's been this controversy going around about how the sets have been very inaccurate, yet they still kept from spoiling the movie, and people liked that, but then they didn't exactly like the sets themselves. So basically just going to be diving into the sets and talking about every little detail that is accurate to the movie and that isn't. And I'm going to have to issue a spoiler alert to the very few people who still have not yet seen the movie, yet you still clicked on this video that was titled Comparing the LEGO Avengers Endgame sets to the movie. Spoilers. So yeah, I'm gonna spoil stuff. So I'm gonna start with the smallest set and work up because, you know, smallest to biggest kind of the thing. So here we have the Captain America's Outrider attack, and the one thing accurate about this, of course, is Captain America. He's got his quantum realm suit, which is accurate. Yes, he just didn't have it right here. And then also there's Outriders. Yes, that is accurate. The whole compound was attacked. It's whenever they came back from their missions, Thanos came in his big ship and basically just blew the whole place up, and there were all of his whole army of aliens, and yeah, there you go, you've got Outriders, that's good, ding. But the bike, there was no bike, and the bike is huge. The reason I think they have this here is basically just an ode to Captain America, just a callback to his earlier days when he had a motorcycle. That's probably why they made this. Other than that, it's not accurate. It's just not. But I like the set. I like the Captain America. I like the new shield, how they had it a print on a gray piece, which was pretty cool. But other than that, it's a very inaccurate set with only the minifigures being the accurate part. Next set. That being the War Machine Buster. This is basically a Hulk Buster looking like War Machine. That never happened. No, there was a pretty bulky War Machine armor, but there wasn't a War Machine Buster. This thing was totally made up, probably just to appeal to kids and to throw us off. I don't know if they're trying to confuse us or trying to make us have no idea what the movie was going to be about. And again, the only thing accurate about this are the minifigures. You've got Outriders, of course, attacking the compound. You got Ant-Man and War Machine. Even the set kind of told itself that it wasn't accurate. It said Mark 4.5. There's no such thing as half a mark. It's one mark. It's Mark 4 and Mark 5. The Mark 5 armor is that one right there. And the Mark 4 armor was from Avengers Infinity War. So they were like, hey, let's make this thing look like a War Machine armor and put a little number up here, 4.5. Because we don't want to say it's 5, because that would not be true. That's 5. So even itself kind of said that it wasn't accurate at all. So again, very inaccurate set. Cool. It was a pretty cool set. Just it had nothing to do at all with the movie except for the Outriders. Let's move on. That next set is the Hall of Armor. Probably one of the best sets in this whole wave. Also one of the most inaccurate sets in this whole wave. First of all, the Mark 50s here. I think that pretty much got destroyed unless you're able to refill the little nano compartment thing and then still have the suit, but I don't think so. I think it basically just got smashed. All that was left of it was the helmet that he used to record his message in the Benatar at the beginning of the movie. But this whole scene right here, this was from the Malibu Mansion, which got destroyed in Iron Man 3. Not to mention, the Mark 1 and the Mark 5 were destroyed in the Malibu Mansion. I don't know about the Mark 40. Yeah, the Mark 42, that thing was blown up at the end of Iron Man 3. This was basically an ode to Iron Man. It's like, hey, here's this set all about Iron Man because Iron Man's gonna die at the end of the movie. Let's make a set to celebrate him. And they did. They gave us a really nice set, except for Igor, he was crud. But again, the only thing semi-accurate to the movie would be the Outriders. The Outriders are attacking the compound, which is what the box art is in the background. But other than that, man, it's an Iron Man 3 set. That's what that is. It's inaccurate. And then there's this one. This is the Ultimate Quinjet. This didn't even show in the movie. It was in the trailer when it showed it like flying above Tokyo, because apparently that was like when Black Widow was gonna go pick up Ronin, or Hawkeye. He was Ronin at the time, but they didn't show that scene in the movie. That was just in the trailer. And then they had this one scene at the very end when it showed a Quinjet taking off, but I'm pretty sure that was like the same kind of Quinjet from what was it, Age of Ultron, like one of the stealth Quinjets. I'm pretty sure that's what that one was, but we never got the ultimate Quinjet. Like, that was the main transportation that they used for flying around in the movie was the Benatar, the Guardian ship, and that was pretty much it. We never saw an ultimate Quinjet. And again, we've got Hawkeye. His hairpiece is not that accurate. He's supposed to be pretty bald on the side of his head. And we've got Thor, still looking just as good as he did in Infinity War, which is inaccurate. He had a beard, he had long hair, he was fat. So again, trying not to spoil the movie. And even the Black Widow didn't have a very good hairpiece. And they all have their Quantum Realm suits, which, you know, is just because LEGO had the opportunity to not make specific prints for each one of the minifigures, and they decided to do that. But the only accurate thing in this set are the Chitauri Warriors. Those were when they attacked the compound, which you can actually see is the box art in the background. They attacked the compound, and that's what these guys are doing here. That's pretty much the only thing that actually appeared in the movie, except for like all these minifigures in their suits. That was also in the movie. But yeah, this basically goes to show how dedicated LEGO is to producing a great set, even if it's not gonna even make its show in a movie. And this one, I haven't even opened it or reviewed it yet. I literally just got it. It's the Compound Battle. This is probably the most accurate set of this entire wave. It's the Compound. And you've got the superheroes here, and they're battling Thanos, and you've got an Outrider here, you've got Captain Marvel. She's supposed to not have that much hair. And then you've got Iron Man Mark 85, which is very accurate, really good. And then you've got Hulk, who isn't in his Professor Hulk outfit. I think they were kind of hinting at that by giving him a smirk, because Hulk never really smiles that often. But yeah, again, this is probably the most accurate set in the whole wave. It's basically the battle at the compound at the end of the movie. One thing that's not really that accurate about this is how Thanos actually has his Infinity Gauntlet. Like, on the left hand, the Stark Gauntlet was red and fit on the right hand, so that was probably just there to throw us off, to kind of make it more of a surprise when they actually killed Thanos at the beginning of the movie, and the gauntlet was all fried and didn't even have any of the stones. So I think they did a good job at kind of throwing us off here, but it really would have been cool to have the Stark Gauntlet piece that went on the other hand. So there you go. I think that's pretty much it. I think that's all with the sets. They're very, very not accurate sets. And I think the question now is, am I okay with that? I don't know, it's hard to choose because the Infinity War sets were just so good. They were so colorful. They had so many different scenes. It seems like all of these sets kind of were supposed to take place at the compound, even though the movie really didn't have that many things that they could make sets out of that they didn't already make. Because the Benatar has already been made. That was one of the main transportations, as I already said. And you really can't make a Battle of New York. You can't make a Morag set. You can't make a Vormir set. Just all those scenes in the movie just were not very good for making sets. So, you know, I think they did what they needed to do. They basically took one major scene and made an entire wave of sets about it. And I think Infinity War really did an amazing job at making sets for that movie. And then it's okay that this happened, because Infinity War already did its job, and this was just here to just finish off the 22 films, the first 10 or 11 years, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay that they're inaccurate. I didn't want anything to be spoiled, and they did a good job at not spoiling it. And that's pretty much all I'm going to say about that. And I think that's probably going to end off this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video and thought it was kind of cool, be sure to leave a like, and if you haven't yet, subscribe. Be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments below, just your thoughts on the sets in general, or what you think they could have done differently, if you wanted them to do something differently. And yeah, other than that, I'm pretty sure that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.